and welcome back to Simple Life Chronicles, where we share our practical country life to encourage and edify you. Today's video is going to be pretty short, but we're going to be talking about some big changes we're going to make. Well, I'll let you decide if they're big or not. But since you've decided to stick around this long and hang out to see what's happening here, why don't you go ahead and click that like button. And if you decide that you like this video and the content that's here, if you click the subscribe button and the bell, then you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Stay tuned. I'll show you what's happening. When we moved onto this property, beloved, there were some things that were already afoot and changed. And as you can see, we have had some tree work done. This was one of our large pine trees. The second one is here. There were actually 4 of them on this property when we first came to see it. You can see a big grassy tuft in the distance. There used to be a large pine tree there. The power company came and took that down as we were coming to view the house. There was also another one right here where the bird bath garden is, and that's part of the reason why there's a flower garden there. It was to help to ease the eyesore after the tree work was done. They ground the stump and had lots of nice mulch there, so I decided to put a flower garden there and also over yonder. And finally, we have this large, what I believe is a loblolly based on the pine cones that you can see here. They're spiky and kind of fat. This tree was dead, and one of the largest features on the front yard of the property. But based on everything that we could see, the health was looking really bad. And we're so grateful that we had some neighbors who stopped by. They drive by all the time. And apparently he and his son do tree work. And he offered to take it down for us for a very, 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 very reasonable price. And so grateful to God for them, because we were concerned that we could potentially have a mishap with the tree falling down in the wrong direction, i.e. towards the house. So now that it's down, we've got some cleaning up to do. As you can see, there's lots of pine cones and debris everywhere. Don't worry, we've got a plan for that. We'll take a lot of this back to the burn pile yonder. There's a place where I like to burn brush and yard waste, as long as it's not poisonous or toxic. I'll burn it back there. But in addition to that coming down, we also have some other things coming down. Along the driveway here, there were 10 bushes. There's still 8 of them, but we actually already started taking down 2. And the reason I took down these 2 is because I knew that the neighbors were coming to take down that tree, and I didn't want them to worry about it. So big changes. By the time you see this property next spring, it's going to look very different, but we're excited. So secret's out now. We're taking down trees as necessary. This is probably not the only tree that's going to need to come down, but if you are in the country, I recommend you get good with a chainsaw. And if it's too big of a project like this one, then you're going to want to make some friends in the neighborhood. See who does tree work. If you see somebody getting a tree taken down in their yard, make yourself a friend and ask them about the process. I know that taking trees down can be pretty dangerous. If you don't have experience doing it, I don't recommend that you just jump in to try, because you could really hurt yourself. And in our case, we could have really done damage to the house, which we don't want to do. But as you're looking at country properties, I want to encourage you not to just see things as they are. As I mentioned earlier in this video, there are many changes that we've made to this property to help it get to this place. And there are more changes to come, but you need to take them one at a time. This tree wasn't the first project, and it's not the last. So until the next video, I'm going to be picking up pine cones and pieces, and you keep it simple till then, and be blessed. Bye-bye.